I guarantee you there is soap scum perverts out there that they would, I mean, it's like,
absolutely.
hey, and you don't, it isn't like, how do they know? It, you know. Well, welcome back to Privy. Privy is a podcast about bathrooms recorded in my home bathroom, and I am joined. We have a guest this episode. I am joined via the internet by Bret Rediger. Bret, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing mighty fine. Yourself?
Just so good. It's we just had like a monsoon. We were gonna go camping this weekend, and then it monsooned, and we did not go camping because I was like, I don't know if I want it. Not worth it, especially with kids. Like it's too tough to do anything camping with kids when it's just raining the entire time. Yeah, we had like record June rain showers for the Willamette Valley. It was crazy. So we didn't brave it.
Yeah, you're like, not worth it. No. You're stuck in the tent or something, or whatever you're camping in, and
well, and that's just it. It's like, well, we could try to sit in the tent and play games and do whatever, or we can do just that here with the door open and not sleep on the dirt, wet ground.
True.
So Bret, it's been 3, almost 4 years since we've talked via this podcast. We've texted each other here and there, mostly just like, hey, here's a wild thing I saw on the internet. Did you know about this?
Right. Yeah.
Usually it's unfortunate news for people that we know, but whatever. Here we are.
Yeah. Yep.
But how have you been? What sort of life updates, changes? What do you want people that listen to a podcast about bathrooms? What do you want them to know about you over the last 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, since the last podcast, I got a bidet, so that's probably the most relevant to bathrooms.
Yeah.
Not about it, surprisingly.
Really?
I thought it would be. I think the main thing is like where my toilet is too far away from the sink, so I can't get any warm or hot water on there. So it's just ice cold, which I'm like, I can stomach for a minute, but
yeah, at some point. So we too have installed a bidet since we last talked, and you are exactly right. At some point, like if you keep the pressure running, yeah, if it's a constant stream, you actually, I think you freeze the nerve endings in your butthole.
Maybe I need to let it run longer. I don't know.
Dude, okay, so, and if you're like, yeah, I'm not talking about that. But the first time I ever got it, I think I had it turned up too high, and I think I accidentally gave myself an enema.
Just flood completely.
Yeah, because like I turned it off, and then it was like, what happened? I didn't do that. That was something else. Have you accidental enemaed yourself?
Not yet. So,
have any of your kids discovered, or do they love to use it or play? No,
solely mine that I use, if I use or when I use. It's in the master bathroom, so it's like,
oh, there you go,
children.
Yeah. What's your wife think of it?
She's never used it either. She's like not about it. She bought it for me actually, though.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's saying something, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of saying, like, Anna bought it for me, but I actually think Anna uses it more than I do.
Yeah. I'll have to get her to test it out.
I forget. I honestly forget that I have it, and then I get into my habit of just doing my thing, and it's like...
Oh, yeah, right. Because I still have toilet paper there, and so, like, a lot of the times I'm just like, oh, that's right. Like, wow. Yeah. All right, we're here, kind of.
Well, and then I still have to dry off.
Yes.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Me, my buddy's got one that's got like an air dryer, which I'm like, dude, you're bougie.
Yeah, okay.
If you're air drying it. That's crazy. Well, so Bret, I have a couple things that I want to follow up with you from our last episode because I'm wondering if they were things that were said in the heat of the moment. Listener, if you remember last episode that Bret was on, it was Bret and Aaron Badley together in a threesome, if you would. Just in time for the month of June. You said something in your first time on this show about peeing in the shower, specifically with your wife involved. Now,
yes. Okay, coming back to me now.
Is this Is this a real thing, or is this like you're
that I've done
with Badley? Yeah. Oh gosh.
I'm trying to think how much trouble I get it, for what I say here, but no, yeah, it's a rare occurrence, but to deny it would be.
Is it like a prank?
Kinda. It's not like it's not a fetish per se or anything that's
No.
oh, this
Yeah.
is enjoyable or anything, but it's just like oh,
Yeah.
we're here. Like, water's warm, you know?
Oh,
Well,
dude,
I would
it's
probably follow lines of, kind of a prank pretty much. But
okay.
I can count on one hand the amount of times I've been able to, actually.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm in my brain. This is like almost the perfect like married couple shower prank. Like the people that dump ice over the top. That's diabolical.
That's
But like you just pop the corner, pee in the back of the shower while they're. It's like, what's that weird smell? Yeah. Hey, you've motivated me. And
Have you not done it yet?
Thing, I've not. I pee in the shower like.
That's like a stepping stone, I feel like, in the relationship. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe
not.
Yeah, I look at it a little different.
I only hope that your wife hears this somehow.
Oh, yeah.
And is like,
you told
him what?
She's over there like, I thought it was just once. What do you mean?
She's going to start she's going to have one of those little bike mirrors mounted up in the shower now. So that way, although that's probably worse to just like see that peek through the curtain. Like, huh?
I don't know if you'd see it, but
no.
Nah, I'm just kidding. But yes, I get what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
Here we are.
And
then the last time you had made a comment. Have you performed a waffle stomp since we last talked?
I mean, not with the stomp.
Okay.
But there has been an accidental discharge, if you know what I'm saying.
Like in the shower.
Yeah. I was pretty sick and stuff, and it was just it came up and got me, and I was like, all right, let's hose that bad boy.
Yeah. But hey, you got to do.
But I no desire to touch, so.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
I don't think you can clean your feet enough after that. You probably can, but
yeah, the shower does a lot more than you think it would. It actually accomplishes a lot of good for you.
True.
Yeah, I find that it actually gets your feet pretty clean. But do you still poop exclusively naked? This is
not exclusively, but
not exclusively.
That is preferential for sure.
Yeah,
it's like there's something about it of just freeing, and
yeah,
you're not restrained. Like especially the pants, like being able to separate your legs just a little more. For me, it helps with my form, is how I would say it.
Yeah. You got to get everything lined up just right.
Yeah.
I am curious. So with kids, I don't know. Maybe your kids are either like better behaved, or maybe So I don't lock the bathroom door.
Yeah.
It's a problem. But my kids will just come in, and I'll be in the middle of my job, and it's like, can you go away?
So I have the fortunate part. We have a baby gate at our front door still right now, just for animals more so. The dog to keep him out, but it works for the kids too. So and mine's through the bedroom and then in the bathroom. So I'm like,
got it.
Solo in there, Han Solo. Just
you've got a series of obstacles that somebody's got to go through to access you.
Yeah. And usually I can hear them coming, so I can sound the alarm or something and start yelling before they even make progress. I'm like, hey, this is Dad's quiet time. Like,
yeah,
you need to wait an hour and a half at least. I'll be out then.
Because I'm trying to, pooping naked. While I totally get the preferred, I'm sitting here going, just the optics. If my kid was like, Dad, huh? What are you doing? It's like, well, this is what we do now.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
And then a couple of things that I did not ask you last time that I need as a data point, and mostly it's going to help. Like, I find that as we get older, we turn into different things. But do you prefer bar soap or liquid soap? The big hard-hitting questions here.
Yeah, I probably have to go with liquid soap. Like, using-wise, bar soap. But I don't like the storage aspect of bar soap, and I don't have no plastic containers or something, but like, I don't know. Liquid just seems a little easier, but I never feel like it's as fresh of a clean as a bar is.
Yeah,
so I see the benefits to both, but
yeah, so I have found that as we get older, we tend more toward bar. I don't know if that's a real stat, but like I find that especially when there's been 2 or 3 years in between, people are like, "Oh no, I've switched to bar. It's the path forward for me." But the storage is a problem. You get that weird scum.
Yep. And it leaves behind on the bar. And it depends what kind of bar or something too, but yeah.
Yeah, I've got a bar right now, and I've got like this little catcher thingy, and then like the bottom catches all of the scum, and then that's disgusting. You got to clean that, but like, it's not in the shower, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. It's nice. Yeah, a little easier.
Yeah.
Think about
It's
it,
just like now I wonder if you could like scrape that out. No, like repurpose the scum into its own bar over time.
Yeah, exactly.
Melt it down.
Just collect all the scum there and get a little boiling water, put it on top, start skimming it again.
Yeah. Get all the impurities out.
I will. You can make that bar of soap, and I will not buy it. Probably.
You know that there's some weird like Oregon hippie out there though. That if you took that to a farmer's market and was like,
this is all organic.
It's organic. We're reducing, we're reusing, we're recycling. We don't want any waste. And so it's actually twice as much as the original bar, but you're actually saving the planet somehow. Yeah. So you should buy it. I bet you there's a market for this somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know that market.
You could put the picture of whose like bar of soap it was made from, whose scum bar it is. So it's like, this is
scum
bar. Like, what's the best selling line?
Oh, dude. So, this is okay. All right.
I mean, going off of the bar of soap that's apparently making the news lately. That's what came to my mind all of a sudden.
Wait, what's this?
Oh, gosh.
The
I don't remember which.
It's Dr. Squatch. I know exactly what you're talking about.
No, there's some, gosh, what's her name? Some famous lady. I can't remember who it is.
But I think it's Dr. Squatch that did this. Is it? Yeah, it's like the bathwater or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, it's so shady.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah. It's like, no.
Yeah.
They also just put out a SpongeBob scent. I'm gonna tend towards that, I think. I think I'd rather smell like SpongeBob.
Stay on that side rather than
some lady's bathwater.
Yeah, I'll pass.
But in just as much as that is creepy, you saying that, like, it stirred something in me, which is the same demographic of person that's like getting on the internet for like weird feet pics. I guarantee you there is soap scum perverts out there that they would, I mean, it's like, absolutely. Hey, and it is like, how do they know? It's kind of like the same thing the Squatch pulled, which is like, oh yeah, it's definitely this lady's bathwater. It's not.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Like all of these people are like, huh, I gotta get some of that. Just, pick some random dude or lady and say, yeah, this is their soap scum.
Yeah.
$15 a bar should do it, and we'll
rake in some money.
Yeah. Toss in a couple beard hairs every now and then just to give some authenticity.
Keep it fresh, and they're like, oh, look at that. Look what I won.
little something to exfoliate with in the middle there. Right. You never know. This is why we need to do this more often, mostly just for the business ideas.
I know, right? I'm like, also making money off this. Well, probably not, but we could theorize.
Hey, people will pay for anything. I'm currently on a legal, I'll say legal, it is legal, but I am on like, there's like places where you can donate stool for like research and stuff. I'm on like 4 of these lists right now.
Jeez.
Like waiting for the callback. Mostly for the research.
Yeah.
But they give you like $50 a sample, and I'm going, that's like some of the easiest money I will have ever made.
Oh, okay. Send me those links.
Right.
Yeah. I'm like,
but the screening. So the biggest thing is I have to get my bathrooming, dude. This is how committed. I have to get my bathrooming down to like less than 3 times a day.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I go 3 or 4, but they want you on 2 to 3 consistent.
That's about where I'm at.
Hey, maybe it's you then, because to overshare, my consistency is not what they want either. They want it more firm.
Yeah, that's where I'd struggle with. Change up the diet, maybe
it's that
bit, some fiber.
Yeah, I've been doing, truly, this is real. Part of it is just health, but other is that. I've been doing like intermittent fasting and like low sugar, as minimal carbs as we can hit up, and trying to keep like fiber, protein focus, and it has helped. But I think the coffee is what does me.
Yeah, same. It's like, oh, how many cups have I had today? Oh, that's why.
Oh, it's more than 3.
Yeah.
Before noon, no.
Yeah. No.
Something I didn't ask you or Aaron is when your toilet paper is on the roll, and I don't know how I didn't ask this because it's the debate is all the time.
Question of the world, yeah.
Yeah.
Over,
Do you go
under?
over or under?
I know I prefer to have it over so like it rolls down towards me. But if you have cats sometimes, I know that can be an issue.
Cats. Yeah.
Or toddlers, I guess, but they unroll it no matter what, a toddler.
They're mostly the same. No.
It's something about the rip closer towards you instead of the wall. And I think it comes from probably using public bathrooms. You know, if you roll it away, you kind of have to tear and you're like running the risk of hitting the wall and
the wall. Dude, so many
I've used some sketchy
about
public bathrooms, so.
Oh, real? Like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The AMPMs, you know, like all the
dude,
rest areas.
Okay. On the last episode,
I think I talked about the AMPM.
You told me about the AMPM.
The eggnog, the kerfuffle there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I still relive that day in my mind sometimes. I'm like, that was rough.
Yeah. Yeah. My buddy texted me this week. He goes, dude, don't use the restrooms in Umatilla, Oregon. He goes, they are crusty. And I said, send me a picture. Like immediately. He goes, no, I already left. I was scared to take my phone out of my pocket. I was like, you're killing me. Go out, take it out, and then walk in with it already out.
Yeah.
It's all in your brain.
Just pretend you're, yeah.
Dang. Okay. And then do you have a restaurant or an eating establishment that does you the dirtiest?
Top of my head. I mean, like, I'm not, you know, like Taco Bell obviously always has a little something, but I feel like that's not that bad anymore. It just kind of depends what you get. But the thing that surprises me is energy drinks.
Oh,
I get constipated and backed up from those.
Really?
Yeah, which is the opposite of coffee pretty much. So it's always kind of weird because I'm like, man, like normally clockwork, like 4 or 5 p.m. get home, like clock it out. And if I had an energy drink that day or something, it's kind of like, well, not happening right now. So
weird.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to sub in like an energy drink for one of my morning cups to see if it like
just see
baselines my 3 to 4
get you down to that 2 to 3. Yeah, maybe
gets my numbers down. That's crazy. Which energy drink?
Oh god.
Like, is it just kind of any of them, or is
it's usually
like
the higher caffeinated ones? Like if I have like a Rain or a Bang, which I try not to drink because I'm like, oh man, that's 300 milligrams of caffeine. That's like 4 or 5 cups of coffee. And
oh dang, yeah,
a cup of coffee is what, like 80 or something, I think.
Yeah.
Depending, you know, on the roast and how much you drink. But
that's where I got to get Chad Nix in the room and be like, hey, tell me what does me on this.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow, I don't know if I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, and maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. Maybe it's the combination of stuff. Or
your body's specially designed to like convert.
Skipping breakfast, having an energy drink instead. I don't know. Like maybe. But
I feel like you have perfectly summed up the adult like experience. We're not doing breakfast, and just throw caffeine at the mix, and we'll find
hour through the day.
Yeah. I mean, I tell my mom about this. My mom is like, they had me older, and so I tell her like the stuff, and I'm like, she goes, well, you got to eat breakfast. It's like, no, I don't. Like, I don't even think about eating anything probably till 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
She goes, well, doesn't your stomach get empty? I was like, well, no, it's full of coffee and water. Like, it's pretty consistently full of caffeine.
There's liquid in there, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Coffee's got some nutrition to it, right? Yeah.
They could come up with like some sort of protein coffee that way.
Well, I always remember.
I'm sure it exists.
I tried that, like, was it bullet coffee, I think, where you put like a stick of butter in your coffee and you drink it with that. It was a keto thing, I think is where it originated from or something, because it's supposed to be just like, okay, maybe not a whole stick of butter, I don't know, but like you put a lot of butter in there. And it actually is pretty filling, like more so than a cup of coffee. And if I remember correctly, the taste wasn't like terrible. Like it wasn't bad. Really? It was kind of like but you're, you know, just downing some butter with your coffee, so you're kind of like, huh.
So when you do food things like that, what is your wife's response?
I think she brought that one up, to be honest.
What?
Yeah, it was during not that we had a keto phase, but we were like, like looking for diets, and it's like, oh, like we'll try this, like, you know, and then we're like, oh, okay, that's not feasible, like drop it. But you pick up some stuff where you're like, okay, maybe that's not bad, but if your
Yeah.
diet consists of, eating half a stick of butter or something like that, it's probably not a good diet.
Every morning every week I'm going through a Costco 6-pack of butter sticks.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, well,
where's all the
my
butter?
coffee's helping, but yeah, where's all the butter?
That's crazy.
I did try substituting peanut butter for butter once, though, with mashed potatoes, I believe it was.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold up.
That one wasn't so great. I had to force that one down.
See, that sub works in like pancakes and...
Yeah. Nope. We had no butter. And I was like, well, you're supposed to put some in. And I was like, these are going to be really bland. And I was like, peanut butter's not butter, but it is butter, right? Like, it's in the name. A little protein taters, I guess. But
Did you taste the peanut butter?
It wasn't super strong. I must have not have put a whole lot in, but like, I remember they were like a brownish, like, I'm trying to think, like a bit like beige brown compared to just kind of like a, creamy white or something. And I was like,
yeah, when I was in 7th grade, we had a cooking class, and my teacher gave us a recipe to follow for mashed potatoes. And my friends and I, being the know-it-alls that we were, said it's mashed potatoes. We got it. It's in the name.
Yeah.
So we cut up the potatoes and then immediately mashed them. Notice there was no cooking. And so we just had this pile of gray sludge because we were like hand mashing raw taters.
That's awesome.
At which point we went...
Something went wrong here.
In the oven, and we just stuck the pile in the oven, and it came out like this very gray, bad-looking hash brown.
How did it taste, though?
It was awful.
Okay, all right.
It was like still crunchy, that weird potato crunch. I think my teacher said that it was actually not safe to eat because like raw potatoes are bad for you or something.
It probably didn't cook correctly, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was... Nah, it was real bad. It looked like the food that they would serve in some sort of like strange sci-fi future to the people in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. So I have some round 2 questions. That was kind of like a little catch up.
Intro.
Yeah. And we've already but has your bathroom life changed other than the bidet, which that's a good addition, whether or not, you lean into it or not. Has your bathroom life changed in any other way in the last 3 or 4 years?
No, honestly, the hardest thing for me is like going from working a day shift to a night shift with bathroom. Like, that messes up my insides and so then there's no consistency with like, hey, like, I don't know if you're on a schedule where you're like, you said 3 to 4 times a day. If you're like, oh yeah, it's 8 a.m., like noon, 5 p.m.
Oh yeah.
What's more before
it's
bedtime
like clockwork.
Or something, but yeah.
Yeah.
So mine gets kind of tossed around, and that's one thing I can think of like change wise just in general, but that's like a reoccurring change every 2 months. So it's like, well, normally I wake up and go at 3 a.m. because I go to work. But then
it's just not consistent. But yeah, that's something I didn't think about, like the night shift, day shift. It makes sense.
Yeah, because sometimes I work 4 a.m. to 2 p.m. or something like that, but then I work 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. and so it's like, oh, we're and I try not to go at work if I can help it. Knock on wood, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, when it does it have to get so bad before you say, okay, like I'm just taking it?
Yeah. Because I work for my car, so it's like either I have to drive to an office or my house, which is kind of out in the county or something like that, and so and then take off a bunch of stuff, and it's just it's more of a battle than you would think it would need to be, but. So I try to clean it out right before, but then when you switch day shift to night shift, right, you're like, well, my internal clock's accustomed to this time, right, when I'm,
Right.
Yeah.
That's a mess. Yeah.
So I find myself just like holding it a lot of times, which
that's probably why you're down to 2 or 3 a day.
That's why I'm drinking the energy drinks. I'm like, all right, we got to make it through this shift without running into some trouble today.
People are like, man, he must be tired. He's really trying to caffeinate it. And you're like, no.
I'm trying to stop something.
Stop everything from moving. Do you ever have a snack or a drink? We'll start with the shower, because that one's, I think, more acceptable than where we're going.
No, yeah. No, I always remember trying to have like a shower beer or something, but it just wasn't really for me. I was like, all right, there's really no point to this. Like,
Yeah.
Either you have to like hold it with one hand up or like set it off somewhere. And if your shower or bath isn't set up for that, which mine isn't
Yeah.
greatly set up, I'm getting
I'm
that soap
currently
scum in there or something, my luck.
So that's kind of I'm currently doing like a research project to figure out like what the best canned beverage is for the shower.
Yeah.
And you know, the hummingbird nectar that I found at Walmart is it's actually not doing bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
do you have when it's shelf for it or something when you're in the shower?
Yeah,
or
see, so this is one of the
ideal setup
things is like how wobbly is the can while it rests there. And the worst was that little buzzball cans. That shape was like, it was practically rolling off the thing. And I was like, this is a disaster. So yeah, I feel that. I totally, what about snack? Do you ever have like a food snack?
I don't think so. Not that's popping in my memory.
Yeah.
Like,
what about on the, do you ever do any of those on the toilet? No.
No. I can't say I do. I'm
really
like thinking like that one I feel like would almost be, it's less socially acceptable, but more convenient in the sense of like you have your hands free, you know, or whatever. Like usually you're on your phone. Like it's not hygienic, I guess, but
yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it gives you something to aspire to.
Yeah. Just reloading as you're
like,
yeah.
I've heard some wild like I have on occasion.
Okay.
I'm less of a bathroom, like a toilet snacker. I'm a big time shower drink, like polar seltzer, the like little polar seltzer waters. Dude, those are so good in the shower because it's like they're small. About the time you drink one, your shower's done. Like the water getting in it, it doesn't dilute it really. Like it doesn't mess with the flavor because it's already kind of not got a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, like my peak shower is like I've just mowed the lawn and then shower with one of those. It's so good.
Okay.
Like,
that adds up.
In the same train of thought of like eating stuff in the bathroom, have you ever like tried to eat or take a bite of deodorant?
Maybe accidentally, not intentionally, obviously, but like, you know, sometimes like if you have a stick, it falls out, which I actually use spray now. So I don't use the stick anymore when I do use deodorant, but
what sort of spray you rocking?
It's a good question. That is a good question. I don't know. Whatever the wife buys. I think it's like Right Guard or something right now, or something along those lines, or
sounds like good stuff.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm fortunate that I don't sweat a whole lot naturally, so I don't use deodorant a whole lot unless like, you know, it's a warm day out or something.
Right. Yeah. So, you know, there was this deodorant brand that Anna was buying for a while, and they were doing weird stuff. Like they had like candy scented deodorants, and they had all these different, and one was like toasted vanilla marshmallow. And dude, it smelled so good. I took a run at it, and yeah, it was bad.
Immediately regret. I knew that this was going to taste like, and I did it still.
It's still, but it's one of those things where it's like, how do they get it to smell so good, but it tastes so far away from that?
Yes. Yeah.
It was, I don't know. It was baffling to me. So I learned a lot.
Yeah.
How do you deal? Like, how are you with throw up?
Like my own or someone else's?
I mean, you're just like, I'm a big fan of my own.
Yeah. No. My smell of my throat makes me throw up again usually, but give or take. So no. I wouldn't say I'm a fan. I don't think most people are. I can handle it. Not as well as my wife.
Oh,
like when the kids are sick or something, like, I always remember there's one specific instance my middle child was sick and like puked, and like I don't remember him eating hot dogs at any point, but there's like little chunks of hot dogs or something all over, and I was like, you know, I can't do this right now. Like, to call in some reinforcements with her on that one. And
man,
yeah.
Have you ever gotten thrown up on?
Yes, actually earlier this
kids.
Yeah, like one specific that I remember was like, gosh, when was this? March or April or something like that. My wife had actually just left on a trip, so I had all 3 kids, and I had worked the next day, I believe, and I was going to drop the kids off at my parents' house for the night. It's like 7 p.m. My youngest is just laying on me. I have a blanket on, and they're like, oh, like, he's so tired, like, looks, and then they kind of like looking at him like, is he sick? And then all of a sudden just, bleh, like, obscene amount, straight liquid throw up too. It wasn't like food chunky or anything.
Gosh.
It's like he just only drank orange juice or something that night and just
Nice.
seeped through the blanket all over my shirt, like through my pants, on my underwear, and I'm just like, love it.
This is peak parenting experience.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure, that wasn't my first time. It just, that one was probably the worst because it was just straight up on me, straight liquid soaked through, everything. I'm like, I'm gonna go use the shower real quick. Like, you guys want to hold him?
I will see you in a minute.
Yeah. So then I had to
Do you
take
guys
him
want to
home.
hold him? No.
Yeah, I had to take him home with me that night. So I called out from work the next day, and then he ended up puking about every half hour for like 14 hours straight. Like,
whoa.
Yeah, just I think dry heaving and stuff at some point. Give him a little bit of liquid and then just kind of right back out. And
that's no good.
He was a champ about making it in the bucket. And he was like, what, 2.5 or 2 3/4, approaching 3. But like, that's hard as a 2-year-old. And he'd like get up and like go for the bucket and wouldn't make it every time, but like pretty consistent. I'm like, well, love it.
Yeah. Dang, dude, that's crazy. Kids getting sick it's the worst. It's just like, yeah.
And the funny thing is, I came from a family who it's like, oh, if you're going to throw up, like run to the bathroom, make it in the toilet, right? Because you can just flush it, which that's what I usually do. Like I'd sit in front of the toilet, I'm throwing up, but then for some reason that toilet bowl smell wafts up right in my face. And then I'm like gagging on my throw up and I'm like trying to flush it as I'm throwing up more. And then it won't flush again because you just flush and you're smelling it. You're like, oh. And then my wife she's a bowl thrower upper, right? So you have a bowl.
Okay, yep.
Because it's right there. You just roll over, go into it. And I'm like, the difference is my vomit is aggressive a lot of times. So I'm like, I don't know how you throw up in a bowl because mine would be splattered all over my face.
Too much splashback.
My back. Like, yeah, it's.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Anna and I, so she had like terrible morning sickness both pregnancies and then had some weird stomach stuff for a while. We bought so many of those. Oh, look. There's one there.
Oh, those
little
blue
sick bags. Yep.
Yeah,
dude, we've probably got like 200 of them in our house. I've got them like dead dropped all over my home.
Smart though. That's actually smart.
Which people sometimes they're like, oh, that's excessive. But last week or two, both of my kids got the 24-hour tummy thing, and I kid you not, my son snagged one of those dead drops in the car and just blew it. I was like, yes,
that's a parent win right there. That's
it's like all I heard was the sound, and I went, oh. Like, dude, the back seat of my car. And I said, bud, just try not to make a mess with it. It's in the bag. I'm like, yes.
Let's go.
He snagged it. He found one.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the dead drops, I need it for underwear too sometimes. But do you examine your poop before you flush it? Like, do you take a look at what's going on?
Yeah. You're supposed to, right? That's medical.
Allegedly.
I don't know.
What are you supposed to look for?
It depends, especially if it's like one of those ones where you're like, oh, but there's times where it's like there's too much toilet paper sometimes to even placement of it. So like, whatever. But no, like if I'm, just chilling, I'll take a look down under and be like, okay, like, yeah.
You mentioned earlier, so you're using the phone on the toilet. What's your go-to phone routine on the toilet? What are we doing? Doom scroll?
Yeah, doom scroll for the most part.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any apps that I'm like actively playing or doing or something like that.
Yeah.
Used to do it's a little old school RuneScape out there a little bit, And...
Do you still play?
I haven't played in a couple months, but I did just redo my membership. So Aaron.
Oh, that's still actively playing. Like within a calendar year, it's still active.
Yeah, no, for sure. So.
Dude, that's wild. And Aaron.
It's a hit and miss. Aaron's actually passed me up, and I started like that account 2 years before him or something, and he went hard, but
wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into it. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. So
yeah.
It's one of those ones where it's like, a lot of the games these days, you can't just like, especially if it's like an online thing, you can't just stop and go and deal with kids or whatever. If it's like nap time or something like that, where RuneScape, I was like, you can just log off, dude, and you're good. But
this is going to be a level of nerd that maybe it's autism. I don't know. Which Lego video game is being played behind you right now?
Yes, that is the Lego Batman, actually.
Okay.
I actually just bought that one like a week ago for the kids.
Okay, let's go.
I was like, well, it's like $3. I was like, I'll do it.
I'm like watching and I'm like, all right, that's definitely a Lego game, but
yeah.
I thought it was Star Wars for a second, but
no, we do have that one too though, but
dude, the Lego video games are so good.
Yeah. No,
they got a little wild.
Them.
They've got like a Lego Marvel. It's pretty in depth, like the number of characters and all the superpowers and stuff. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild. Would you ever talk to somebody on the phone, like have the conversation while on the toilet?
Yeah. I've done it before. It's always the best when like my boss calls me or something, and I'm just like, hey, what's up? There's the echo in the background. He's like, oh, what you up to? And I'm like, just taking the Browns to the Super Bowl or whatever. And yeah, it's chill, but
yeah,
it's like the irony of like, well, I'm pooping, so do you need me to go do something or
right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's brave of you. Like if I think. Man, that's pretty bold. If I was sitting on the toilet and the list of people that could call me that I'd be like, bam, we got this. My boss is so not on that list. Mostly because any given year at the school, it's a woman. Like every other year, it's been a lady. And I'm like,
All right, fair enough.
Like, one of the boys, I'd answer.
Yeah.
I always answer if it's my wife because she doesn't want to talk to me if I'm on the toilet. And she's like, are you in the bathroom? I'm like, maybe.
Click.
What? And I'm like, dang it. I got caught.
Almost at him. I got caught.
Right.
The fourth time trying to call me today.
You caught me every time I'm in the toilet.
You know my schedule.
When you wash your hands, do you wet first or do you soap first?
I wet first.
Wet first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's barbaric to go straight to soap. It doesn't spread as easily.
What if you got like liquid soap though?
Yeah, it still isn't the same. Like, unless you have a copious amount of liquid soap, like, I don't know. In my mind, it doesn't quite spread as easily. They're probably just, when they're wet, it's probably just the soap running off more so. But
yeah.
But in theory, like to get them primed a little bit, lubricated.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm broken because if it's wet soap, I just go straight for wet soap.
Yeah, and I think because I turn the sink on first, so like naturally I'm right there, and then
pre-wet.
Yeah, but nope, definitely pre-wet.
Do you do any like pattern tracing or like bowl acrobatics when you pee?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Right. Well, especially like in the snow or stuff, right? You're drawing origami, trying to draw some sort of artistic painting.
Trying to write somebody else's name so they get framed.
Yeah, exactly. But no, definitely try to aim around the sides of the toilet. It depends too if it's nighttime, right? Like there's that sweet spot where it's just nice and quiet, no one hears it. Don't want to wake no kids up.
Yeah, the wall ride. It's like
it
just perfectly
like the back right on my side or front left sometimes. The worst is when you try aiming for it, but you don't want to turn the light on and it's nighttime because you're going to wake yourself up. Because I have those.
We have a toilet light.
Oh, that's a game.
Yeah, it's like a little motion activated. It's like $7 on Amazon, and you can even change the colors. It like when you comes in a 2-pack, and it's for us, it's like it's whatever. Like we're grown adults, we can figure it out. But for the kids, especially my son, it's a game changer for the night pee because there would be times where it would start, and then you would hear, "Dad." It's like, oh, what is it? I think I missed. It's like.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
I need you to help me clean it up. It's like, oh my God.
Nope,
like,
you got it. Huh. That is a game.
You got it. Give a good pass at it. Like,
yeah. Huh. Because, we have those bright LED lights. I flick them on. I'm like, well, I'm awake now. Like, I'm going to have to definitely look that up. So.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a game changer. I was pretty skeptical. My wife bought them as kind of like a stocking stuffer weird thing. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And I put it on. I was like, this is great. To the point where I've changed the battery in it like 3 or 4 times now. It's a regular use.
Okay.
Do you use the weird toilet seat cover things? I know you said you don't do much like public bathrooming.
Like the stuff that you hook over the top of it or whatever?
Yeah, I've heard them called like ass gaskets, but I don't know like...
Are you talking about like the furry stuff that goes on the toilet lid or whatever?
No. It's like the weird paper like... they're usually back
Oh,
behind.
at Public, yes. No, I use toilet paper instead. I just take like 3 sections and place it on the right, one on the left. I don't know why.
That's probably easier.
I don't know why I'm weird like that, but I'm like, well, it's toilet paper. It's probably cleaner than those things in my mind because you don't have hands going up and you peel the first one off, throw that in.
I don't even know how to use those.
Yeah, I tried once and I don't know because you're supposed to like rip it, but then I don't because then it stays on there. It's not like you rip the middle part out.
Yeah, someone told me that the middle part like goes down in the water, so when you flush, it sucks it down.
Sucks it all in. Yeah.
But my thing is like, then it gets in the way of what I'm doing.
Right. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
No, go for it.
Oh, and then when I wipe, I do have some movement because I like to get one cheek up. So with that thing, like I feel like you have risk half of it falling in, and then if you go to switch to the other cheek to get the other, sometimes different angles. Where toilet paper kind of sticks to you. A little more than those, so
you just got to make sure that you remove.
Or I just always go one side too, and I take that one off, throw it in, and then I'm just like, all right, we're only going left cheek rise today.
How now you got me wondering, like the people that use those, how do they wipe? Because you are so right, like
yeah, because you're like. It's kind of, I don't know.
I got to find one day I will, not very many people use them. I've talked to people and they're like, I don't know, I'm a hard pass. One day I will find somebody that's an avid user and it's going to be like, okay, I need you to run me through play by play on how
this works.
Yeah, train me on these because I'm not understanding it. When you go poop, do you ever create like a poop nest where you like, you put some paper in first and then you poop into the paper so it kind of catches it?
Not intentionally. I don't like set out to do that, but I always wipe like those public bathrooms down first because there's always like pee or something on there, and I'm like, oh great. So then naturally there's something in there which just catches it, and you're like, oh, that's a pretty little nest there, I suppose.
There's a pretty little nest. There was a time in my life where like I could tell I was gonna have a big one, like a big turd, and I didn't like the like mermaid kiss, the backsplash. And so I would like throw a bunch of paper in as like soften the blow.
Yeah. No, I definitely get that.
Yeah, it's the weird things that we do.
Yeah.
When you take a shower, do you scrub your legs every time?
No. Depends.
How many?
It's like sometimes I take 2 showers in a day, right?
Right.
And like it just kind of depends, but
yeah.
Okay. Legs, yes. Like feet, calves, ankles.
I would say knee down. I'm talking.
Knee down. No, but I'm like, oh yeah, dude, that's too much work to get down sometimes. And I'm like, I showered earlier this morning or when I got home, and then I went to the gym, and it's like, okay, like I rub down everything, get down, get my knees, and it's like, all right, that's been covered by the fallout from everything up here, right? Like that's probably the only way I can justify it is the rinse down.
That is exactly why this question is on here, because I had somebody tell me like, hey, I wash my legs once a week, and I went, huh? And you're in the same room as me? No. But it's like, he goes, yeah, but the soap, it just rinses everything down. It cleans it. It's gravity fed. And I'm like,
I also don't have a whole lot of space in my shower. So like, unless I turn my shower head, then I can get it. But like when I go down, it's like already rinsing off, and I'm not going to get a whole new squirt in my hand just to do my ankles and knees, So I'm like, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Hey, that's fair. Yeah. So I'm going to tell you, that's all of my round 2 questions. Do you have, and no worries if you don't, because it's kind of, do you have any like bathroom stories that you want to share before I put out for some bathroom wisdom from you?
I don't know if I shared this last time, but the only thing I can think of off the top of my head, just on a whim here, is, working in law enforcement. Like, we have the perks of having some wee-woos on top of our car. And, you have to go places to use the restroom. There's a term, Code Brown.
Yeah.
Which has been maybe completed before, maybe not. Statute of limitations isn't up, but
it's hard to tell if somebody has ever done that.
It's late night. You never know. I'm just saying, I haven't personally, but I have heard stories out there. And I'm like when
you're all,
can you fault someone for that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
Like, what are you gonna do? Go in your pants? Like, yeah.
5-gallon bucket. I used to know a guy who drove Amazon trucks. He goes, they don't give us anywhere to go to the bathroom or time to stop. I crap in a bucket, dude, in the back of my Amazon truck. And I'm like, that's what's floating around back there with all my packages?
Have a good day. Yeah. I think you delivered the wrong package.
Yeah. Why is it wet, sir?
Yeah. Of all, the people I've come in contact with, I've only had two that I can remember use that they're about to crap their pants as an excuse.
Yeah.
I let both of them go. I was like, dude, you wouldn't believe this, but the amount of times I've actually heard this as an excuse is like, you're the first one. Like, have a good day. Like, you go take care of that.
Yeah. We had like it was like door-to-door salesman selling like solar panels, and he knocked on ours and he tried to sell me solar panels. I was like, actually, I'm good. And he goes, all right, this is going to be awkward, but I need to poop. Can I use your bathroom? I was like, I guess. Like, you got to go. Baby's got to do what a baby's got to do.
Oh, God.
Well, Brett, do you have any bathroom wisdom you want to leave folks with?
Bathroom wisdom. Plan ahead. I don't know. That's probably what I'd say. Nothing worse than when you freshly sit down and you get a text, a call, your child, can I have milk? Can I do this? Like, hey, I need your help with this. And you're like, like, sometimes you can't hold it. And it's like, nope, SOS, this is an emergency. You're on your own. Sorry.
Right.
But there's a lot of times where it's like, yeah, give me a second. Like, I'll stand back up. I haven't started yet, but you're started already. And you're
right.
have to get in the headspace. So
emotionally, you're there for bathrooming.
Yeah. And there's two types of poopers, right? Well, there's probably multiple, but in the sense of like, there's ones that are quick, like, hey, this is efficient. Let's get it done, get out and get going. And then there's I'm going to doom scroll. I'm going to spend half an hour in here, and this is my me time, kind of. And I'm the latter. So for those of us who like to take our time in there, plan accordingly.
Yeah. I'm kind of a hybrid, because like my whole job's done in like 30 seconds to a minute, but then I doom scroll for like 3 or 4. I wrap it up under 10 usually, but a bulk of that is not
for
active.
Sure. Active. Yeah. No, but yeah, I get that. But I always feel like if you sit there a little longer, there's always a little bit more you can finish. And it's like, especially when you're out on a time constraint. Like if it's before work, it's like, nah, dude, we're being efficient. This is a 5 minute at longest. So there is that. But
once you're on the clock, at least for me, dude, I mean, at the high school, it's tough because like if there's class, they give us less, like 7 minutes, then they start calling. But man, if it's break, baby, I'm like, yes, sir.
I will be here.
I'm not out watching kids. I'm in here.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Well, sweet, Brett. Well, hey, thank you so much for doing this again.
Yeah, of course, my pleasure.
I know you guys have got a busy schedule, but I appreciate you doing it.
Yeah, of course. Always glad to be here and catch up with you too, and
share
some more stories.
Yeah, I'll have to give you a call sometime off the podcast and catch up and it's weird because like I see y'all's stuff online and like whether it's Facebook or whatever that you or your wife posts, and it's been cool to kind of like see your guys' lives and the kids every now and then, and but it's an interesting thing.
So it's cool to
see
the people that aren't running into issues.
Oh man, well, hey, I'm gonna end the recording.
That's fine.
And then I have a question for you.
Okay.
About that. So, listener, thank you so much for being here. You can find links for all the things down in the thing. Words don't work right now. Thanks to Kevin and Poddington for the use of your music. This has been another episode of Privy. Brett, thanks for being here. Thank you all for listening. And now, as always, don't forget to flush.